Welcome back, my friends. We are back home in Sweden, Gothenburg, and in this video I will tell you about the most important items I use when I'm traveling around the world, and everything is in this bag. So stay tuned and you will see what I have in my bag. And this is a carry-on bag. The most important thing is when you're traveling to have a carry-on bag. Do not pack too much. More is more. Less is more when you travel. So have less items to bring with you when you travel. Then you can buy more souvenirs as well. And the first thing I will tell you is that this bank card, Revolut. Yeah, I use this bank card when I'm traveling around the world. When I was in Brazil, I did not use this bank card. Then I have a Swedish bank card and I lost so much money on this one. And after Brazil I learned my lesson. So when I come back home to Sweden, I just order one Revolut. And it's free. And you can take out money wherever you are in the world. Yeah, very nice one. And I have no sponsorship on this yet. Hopefully in the future. I really like this card. But what more do we have in the bag that is very important for me when I'm traveling? You will see here. We have, this one. This one is very good to have. When you're staying in hostels or on flights or buses, boats, and you want to sleep and you want a little bit dark. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, I highly recommend you to have one of these. It's a Swedish brand called Hästen. Yeah, they do very good beds as well. That's just, yeah, what more do we have in the bag? I always bring my own water bottle. That you can buy liters of water when you are in a location. Or you can, so a good water bottle. This one is very good. So you don't need to buy some crappy plastic water bottles. The other one is, this is a very important thing to have. Sunglasses, yeah. I always break like 5 or 6 sunglasses when I'm traveling for a couple of months. But this one I bought in Thailand actually. So this was a very high quality. I went to a pharmacy in Koh Chang and bought this one. That was very good. Very good. I highly recommend you to have a very good pair of sunglasses or a couple of sunglasses. They always get lost and broke. And of course you need this one. Yeah. This one is very good. You can have your computer, you can listen to music. Yeah, this is your almost your best friend when you're traveling sometimes. Yeah, very good to have. A good pair of, And the other thing, yeah, I highly recommend you to have something like this. A small bag for your tea and your passport and some burger and your passport, your train tickets, flight tickets sometimes, but flight tickets you normally have on your email. So, but this was, I also bought this, a fake one in Thailand. Fjällräven. What more do I have when I'm traveling? Yeah, flip-flops, of course. Havanas. I bought this one in Brazil actually. In Pipa in Brazil. If you ever in Brazil buy Havanas in Brazil, they are so cheap. I think I paid like $4 or $5, $3 maybe even. Yeah. Flip-flops, flip-flops is, I always have flip-flops with me when I'm traveling. Either I bring it back from home or I buy on the location. Normally I buy on the location. And if you're in Brazil, you have to buy Havanas, of course, of course. What more do we have in the bag? Yeah, this is a very good to have as well. Now it's not really working, but very good to have when you are doing a jungle trekking, or you sleep in the hostels or something, and you want to be little. Yeah, it's very good to have. I highly recommend you to have. Maybe not this brand, but something like this one. And yeah, if you're doing a backpacking trip in Asia, South America, have a padlock with you, because you get a lock normally in a door, but you need to have your own padlock. So this is quite important when you're backpacking. Maybe if you're don't backpacking and stay in hostels, and you stay in Airbnb or hotels, you don't need it, but I always bring a padlock. It's good to have. You never know. And of course, what is this? What do you think? Comments down below if you're fast. Yeah. Of course, it's a towel. Yeah, I'll always bring an extra towel. It's good to have when you are on the beach. Maybe your Airbnb don't have a towel. Yeah, so you have an extra towel somehow. Yeah, highly recommend it. And what's more, yeah, this is also a very important item. A power bank. Yeah, I normally have two power banks with me, but on my last trip I broke one of the power banks. So yeah, one good power bank I highly recommend it to have. And a good camera. I use GoPro 10. I have two GoPro 10. I don't know if it's a good camera anymore, but if I will buy a new one, I will not buy a GoPro. I think I will buy some DJI or something it's called. Yeah, I think so. But for now, it's quite good. So I highly recommend you to have a good camera with you, so you can make videos, photos, and show your family and friends. And what more do we have with us? Of course, extra dollars and euros. If something happens with you, always bring some backup money. If your bank card gets stolen, or if the ATM is not working, your card is not working, bring at least 200-300 euros or dollars. Dollars is more convenient, I think. If you're going to Cuba, don't bring dollars, bring euros. When I was in Cuba, yeah, so then you have to bring euros if you're going to Cuba. And yeah, and I will also talk about what apps I use when I'm traveling. One of the most important thing is have internet connection, and this is not a sponsorship either, but I use an esim called Saily. I have tried some difference, but Saily is the best one, I think, for me at least. It was one of the easiest to use. Saily, you will see the picture on the video. So Saily, if you're traveling and you're looking for data, Saily is very good. The other thing, app-wise, is you have to almost when you're traveling, at least in Brazil, South America, Southeast Asia, WhatsApp. Like everything is booked through WhatsApp almost. When you're like booking a tour, you're talking to people. There was the same in Kazakhstan, Vietnam, Brazil. If you're going to Brazil, you need to have WhatsApp. They do everything with WhatsApp in Brazil. But so WhatsApp, if you don't have WhatsApp when you're traveling to at least Asia and South America, fix it before. If you go to China, then you can forget about every app. But I have not been to China yet. Maybe my next trip will be to China. Then you need to have like an VPN. But I will not recommend anyone of that yet. So, what more do we need? Yeah. My best friend when I have been traveling is Google. And is Google Translate and also Google Map. Google Map, yeah, it's very good. But I think I will do a video when I'm not doing any of the Google apps. Because it can be quite good experience. Because sometimes you're always sitting with your Google Map and where I'm going, what restaurants should I eat at, which hostels should I stay at, or hotel, where am I going, but Google Translate, yeah, it's hard. When I was in Brazil, because I don't speak that much Portuguese, I did all my communication with Google Translate. So Google can Translate is a lifesaver sometimes if you don't speak the local language, and because not everyone speaks English or Swedish. The last thing that I will highly recommend you to have when you're traveling is a current exchange app. So you can see exactly what $1 is to Swedish kroner, for example, or Danish kroner, or pesos, or whatever, dong, baht, yeah. So that is very good to have. I have one app, but it's not the best app, so I will not recommend any of that app, but just go and look in your local app store and for current exchange app, and that is very good. If you have any recommendation of a good current exchange app, just comments down below so I can look at that app also. Maybe that will be a good one for me as well. But this was a short one. This was everything that I have in my bag. And another recommendation, yeah, clothes, of course. You need to have clothes. And normally I just have like 2 t-shirts, 3 t-shirts, some underpants, and some bathing suits, of course, and some jeans, and of course the most important thing, I almost forget that, is a good pair of shoes. I normally have running shoes, so I can do some exercise when I'm traveling as well. Because you drink a lot of beer sometimes, then you have to do some exercise so you can drink more beer. Or when you are in Brazil, drink caipirinha. Or when you are in India, you drink a lot of chai. You don't get fat of chai maybe, but you get fat of beer. Beer gets you fat, so it's good to have running shoes so you can go out for a run. Yeah. Yeah, but that was everything for now. And if you have any questions, just comment down below, and I will comment on your comments. So this is this was a video. I'm working on this video format a little bit more, and but see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao, ciao.